Good morning, Jonathan. How are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. Thank you so much for allowing me to record this portion of our interview. So, we've been chatting for a few minutes and you've told me a little bit about your experience. So, I'd love to hear, in your own words, what you've been doing
Prior for my as in working
as
experience or
work.
just as work. So I started
Yeah.
off at Westgate as a sales associate, almost called it was called Dayline Sales Support. So basically what we did there was we took care of the new owners and timeshare owners that were either upgrading or had paperwork to look at and different stuff like that. And from there, we took them to their offices, deal with their paperwork, got their paperwork together, whether it was running to their credit, whether it was running their credit, getting their payment together, whatever that may be, and then also just building a connection with the owner as well, making them feel welcomed and making them feel like an owner.
Okay.
And from there, I went to well, while I was there, I did BJ Adams Tax Services. Well, no, I
Hmm.
didn't. I did after that. I went to CVS during the pandemic, and then I was just a regular cashier, sales associate. I did stocking, cashier. Mostly, I did cashier and stuff like that. But I learned different experiences with how to deal with difficult customers and people
Yeah.
who were looking for a specific thing or just couponers or just different things
Yeah.
like that. Make testing my
Customer service skills.
customer service skills, really
Yeah.
putting them to the test for sure, working at CVS. And then from there,
So, oh,
go
I was
ahead.
just going to ask you, you mentioned about difficult customers. So how do you handle, when a challenge, a situation is a little bit difficult?
I always try to take my emotion out of the situation, and try to, I won't say put myself in their shoes, but also remind them that whatever I'm gonna, it's not me that's trying to do it. Whatever they're looking for, I'm gonna do the best ability, the best I can to get what they want, whether it might be a coupon or whether that might be, like an owner, whether they wanted to talk to their sales representative or get a manager talking to their payment plan or whatever the case may be. I just wanted to make sure it kept them comfortable and let them understand that I'm working the best I can and I'm going to help them regardless. Oh, I think you're muted. I can't hear you.
Oh my goodness, I'm so
Oh, there
sorry.
you go. No, you're fine.
And then you had some tax experience. So was it
Right.
two seasons that
Yes. So I did.
you did tax
Yes.
work? So tell me about what you were doing with the tax. Were you actually preparing
So
tax
the
returns?
first, so um, the first term or the first time I did taxes, I was just basically I answered the phones. I printed documents. They would upload documents to a secure file portal, and I was just trying to get the documents together. I really wasn't doing any tax preparation, but I was doing data entry,
Mhm.
which with QuickBooks and stuff like that. But
Okay.
as of this year, well, I did a little bit of data tax preparation, but the person I was working with, they were kind of just walking me through it. This year, I was more on my own, where I knew what I was doing. I had a little more experience. Of course, she helped me if I had a question and something like that, but I did more tax preparing on my own, and she was just checking over my work rather than
Okay.
her telling me what to do and telling me how to do it.
And I understand that you are a student at UCF. You're
Yes,
a
ma'am.
candidate of the Bachelor of Science in Accounting program.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm studying accounting. Yes, ma'am.
Studying accounting. So, is that what you ideally would like to do, for a
Yeah,
career?
yes, ma'am. Somewhere accounting, finance,
Okay. So
something
like
like that.
numbers.
Yes, I do like numbers. Always been
Okay.
good at numbers.
So when you were doing the taxes, I'm sure that you had to handle a lot of confidential information. How
Yes.
do you maintain confidentiality and handle confidential information?
Well, with her was dealing with Miss Adams' clients. The main thing that we did was try to not email anything or say anything over the phone, so where we could get, or even text something to where it could be seen by another person, whether somebody's just looking at your phone, or whether that might be just sending W-2s, 1099s, whatever the case may be, just keeping it, sending everything through the secured file and trying not to share any information over the phone or through any like media service, like especially
Sure.
email.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
email was
Not
the
secure.
IRS doesn't, yeah, email does not, the IRS doesn't want tax information sent through email.
Okay. And so I'm sure you had lots of different deadlines and tasks to do at that job, but you also did some admin work I see in another position. So tell me how you prioritize your tasks when you have a deadline.
So I usually, for me, I try to just get it done regardless. I feel like I work better that way. I won't say I would just rather just get it done rather than just wait on it. And of course, stack, I would say take your time doing it, make sure you be efficient and move with a quickness and take your time doing your work and look over your work. But I would rather just go ahead and get to it rather than just waiting.
Yeah, so no procrastination,
Yeah,
right?
the progression where I might just work on a little bit of here, a little bit of here, a little bit of here, and then by the due date,
Yeah.
by the task, I'd rather just get it done and then wait for the next assignment or the next task, or
Yeah.
even find something to do that might be a little
Okay.
more productive.
All right. Well, great. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end this part of our interview,
Okay.
the recording part, but don't hang up though, because we do have some more stuff to chat about, Jonathan.
Okay,
Thank you.
that's fine.